Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you about Jonathan Majors might just get kicked out of the MCU, and Kang the Conqueror might get replaced with that of Doctor Doom in the next phase. Lord have mercy, what the world is going on in Hollywood and that of the MCU. So basically, if you've been like living under a rock lately, you know that things are not going well with the MCU. It hasn't been going well for quite some time. And well, the stars aren't exactly making things even better. The actress who plays Shuri isn't making things better. The actor who plays Nemar isn't making things better. And now add Jonathan Majors to that at the list. So a couple of months ago, he got into an altercation with this girl he was dating. Supposedly he hit her and all this other stuff. And so people have been wondering, when is he going to get the axe from that of Marvel? Because he's supposed to be in Loki season 2. Loki season 2 has not been doing well. Is it because of him? Is it because of the script? Who knows? I don't watch Loki. But like Jonathan Majors has been a problem for quite a while, and Marvel has just been playing it out to see what the heck they should do. Now it's to the point where they're deciding, you know what, even though we set up this whole multiverse with Kang the Conqueror and everything, because Kang the Conqueror is all about time travel, not multiverse. But Marvel introduced the multiverse so they can introduce new characters like the X-Men and Fantastic Four, only for them not to do too well with the whole multiverse thing because it's quite in shambles, just like the MCU. Well, with all this drama is going around with Jonathan Majors, because who knows if he did this or not. There's supposed video footage that supposedly hasn't been leaked. There are text messages, there are voicemails, and you know what? Things are just not looking good for this dude in his career. Disney has already scrapped one of his movies, and most likely he is done. And so, like, he was in Ant-Man 3 Quantumania, and he did a really good job in that, and people have been really excited about seeing Kang the Conqueror. I'm excited about Kang the Conqueror. I saw him in one of the animated cartoons, and he was really cool. But now they decided, you know what, let's just get rid of him and everything. Let's just get rid of this whole storyline. Let's just like bring in Doctor Doom. Here's the problem with that. I like Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is cool. But should Doctor Doom really be the main villain for an entire phase, that like an Avenger level threat? He could be because he's that powerful and that smart, but should he be? I mean, he hasn't been introduced yet. The Fantastic Four hasn't been introduced yet. We still don't know where they're coming from. And not only that, but he's a Fantastic Four primary villain. That would be like making Magneto the main focus of a new phase and having him be the primary villain. It would just look kind of weird and awkward. Yeah, in a video game, Doctor Doom was the main protagonist in that one video game when there were other heroes having to fight him. But it's just like he's more suited for like just the Fantastic Four. That's like making Lex Luthor suited for Superman and Joker suited for Batman. Would you really want to see the Joker go up against the entire Justice League? Like, you know, like you would have to come up with something really big and special. Now, like I said before, Doctor Doom could do that. But it's just kind of weird. Whereas Kang the Conqueror, sure, he's a Fantastic Four villain, but he's also an Avenger villain. And so they've now, like, you know, embroiled, like, you know, they pretty much like, you know, fixed their whole phase to revolve around Kang the Conqueror. At the end of Ant-Man doing all this crap with Loki, he is the new Thanos right now. And now they want to scrap him. And one reason why, and that's bad, is because like, just recast him. Like, it won't hurt to recast him. The MCU has recast both heroes and villains and stuff in the past. Why not just recast him? It's like this whole Black Panther crap. They won't recast T'Challa. It's cold, all right? I'm cold, I'm shivering, my lips, and I don't feel like turning the heat on right now, but I'm getting tempted. I'm trying to save that light bill, but I'm tempted to turn the heat on. So that's just why I'm like, blah, 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 like this and stuff. I can't get my words out. Anyway, just recast him. They won't recast Black Panther. They just gave it to his sister because it's like the comics. But just recast the dude. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, his face looks different. How many people do that with War Machine, Rhodey? Nobody does that. They make jokes about it, but they don't talk about, oh, his face changed all of a sudden. Just recast the dude. You don't have to get rid of the character. And they've done it before. They've done it to Thunderbolt Ross. They've done it to War Machine. They've done it to the Red Skull of all people. See, the problem with Marvel is that they get kind of scared and then they just sit on something for a long time, not knowing what the world to do. And then all of a sudden they make their decision. And when they do, there's not too much explanation to it. Like the whole Red Skull thing, they sat on that for nearly 10 freaking years and everything. And it's like, and they finally decided to recast that dude. And people really couldn't even tell. Not only that, but they've been wondering, oh, so that's where he went and everything. He could have been a big villain for Captain America, but they squashed that all because the actor didn't want to come back. And now they have an opportunity where they can just recast this dude instead of bringing in Doctor Doom. And one of the reasons why it's bad now is because, one, when they cast Doctor Doom, most likely he's going to be white. And because of the fictional country he comes from. The fictional country could be anybody, but they're probably going to go with a white dude. So that's going to be a white actor taking a black actor's role. And Kang the Conqueror has been synonymous with black people for quite a while because of the animated series. He looks black, he sounds black, and he's just been black for like the longest time now, like in people's minds because of like animation and stuff. And so if they now were to replace him with a villain who is white, people are going to be outraged about that. And, of course, not the anti-woke people. They'll be like, ha, now y'all see how it feels. No, we've known how this has felt for decades. So shut up. It's you who don't understand. And so this is going to look bad if they do that. Now, they might cast Dr. Doom as a black dude, but even if they do that, I still don't want Dr. Doom being the big bad of this. I mean, they could go with anybody. They could have went with Galactus. But they didn't want to do that. They decided to go with Kang the Conqueror because he's more of a Thanos type person. He's he's like a human shaped person, more to their level. He's dealing with like world ending stuff and everything. And he has an entire army. And he's pretty bad in the comics. So they wanted to go with him as opposed to a person who eats worlds. I get that and everything. But it's like, what are they gonna do? Like, they've introduced so many villains and squashed them. Because Marvel has a bad villain record and everything. Their villains suck when they come to live action. They just can't get their crap together. And they started to get their crap together with like this new big bad. It's kind of like, okay, we can follow Kang the Conqueror. But Jonathan Majors screwed all that up. And so Marvel just doesn't really always know what they want to do. Like now they want to bring back Tony Stark. The dude is dead, all right? If you bring him back to like an alternate reality, then he is going to have to be played by Robert Downey Jr. If not, people are going to be pissed. Then people are literally going to say, well, movies have no stakes no more. And they don't. Whatever type of movie it is, whatever type of franchise it is, they're bringing back people from the dead. They brought back Kirby from like the Scream movie and she died. And it's just like people who are dying in movies, they don't stay dead no more and it takes away from their movie death. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.